We're gonna go ahead and just do 4 today. I'll be like playing a lot of it. I just want to beat 4. I want to beat this one, like just flat out. So, hopefully this one's not harder. Man, I will say, there's a lot of repetitiveness. And also, in addition to that, we got a new follower when we left stream. Don't know how that happened, but goated. Downright amazing, so it was pretty cool. Okay, we got that set up. How y'all doing, everybody? Hi, Soup. Hi, Rubber. How Meme. Hi, yo, Sorceress. I haven't put the second video of FNAF up yet. I will. It's gonna go on the VODs channel, but yeah, I played 2. We've beaten most of the games. I got really close to 2. I'm missing one of the days, and then like Ultimate Custom Night or whatever. Not custom. I'm not doing that one. I refuse. But then we have this one, and then we done with the ones that we have on our list. Because you're trying to get past your fear. What do you mean? Give me a sec. I have a hangnail that's frustrating me. I'll be right back. Okay. But, long story short, bro, these games are getting repetitive. I mean, it is one of those things where it's like, oh, there's so much of like the same every night. If it changed, I like Sister Location the best so far. And I think I got mad. Okay. Alright, listen carefully. If you don't hear breathing, hold the door shut. How do I hold it? Oh, close door, hold shift. Use flashlight, hold control. I'm not playing right now, am I? Oh, fuck, I am. Hide tips. No, don't hide tips. Click here to run to the door. Okay. Flick mouse. Okay, so, but I have to flash, because that's Foxy, isn't it? And then flick down. Okay, what do I do here? Okay. So I just have to listen. Hold shift. Do I have to, like, hit the flashlight at all? Weird controls. Why is it shifting? I'm so confused. Give me a sec. Okay, that's cheating. If you do not hear breathing, then use your flashlight? Wait, if I do not hear breathing, I have to use the flashlight? Wait, is there like no management in this game though? So I have to use the flashlight? Why am I flashing the closet? Don't you have to do that? Isn't that what it says? Doesn't it? Oh, you have to close. You have to close the closet. You have to close the closet. I thought, okay. If you use the flashlight on a monster, is there you die. But what's the point of me using the flashlight? I'm not pressing X. I refuse to press X. Fine, I'll press X. There you go. I don't get this game yet. So do I have to use the flashlight? Oh, well, they're active. Okay. What the fuck was that? Okay. Okay, I'm kind of confused. Okay, I'm yet to hear the breathing yet. Bastard. I don't... God damn. Okay, give me a sec. Get off. Okay. This is just gonna be a game where I'm really quiet, isn't it? I don't even know what the breathing sounds like yet. I'm really happy you don't run out of battery, though. I think that was like the most unenjoyable thing ever. Alright, okay. So I'm a little confused. What I have to do. Can I pause this game, or is it gonna escape like last time? 4 days until the party. Okay, well, we can wait here. I'm vibing. You know, he's hiding again? What are you talking about, bro? I'm not skipping this part. Okay, let's figure this out together. I have a question. When we're doing the, like, what does Foxy do? So I had the flash. If Foxy's in there, do I close and then open back up? If you get stuck, there's a good video about the AI. Okay, but, like, I don't know what the breathing sounds like yet. I don't think we had any of the breathing. Do I have to flash the door if I go to the door? That's like a good question. Foxy can sneak into your room if you're not careful. How do I deal with Foxy? That's what I'm saying. Like, what am I doing with Foxy? Okay, you don't have to flash anything. But, like, do I have to, like... Because Foxy in all the other games I've had to flash. Am I not flashing Foxy? What am I doing? Like, this is the good question right now. That laughing's crazy. Ah, man, I just don't know what the breathing sounds like. I feel like I'm gonna get screwed. Is there... Okay, you close the closet if he progressed too far. Foxy is just a plushie in the closet. Totally. Okay, well, let's not listen to Sorceress. I know it comes at you. I just don't know how it works. I'm a little lost. I don't know. I think this game, I know the least amount of the mechanics in this game. Stop looking at me. Oh, I can move. He won't stop until you find him. Wow. Look at this bitch boy. I know there's a very quiet shuffling sound. Get me in there. Door won't open. Doors won't open. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Why are you looking at me? I don't know. If the Foxy plushie's in the closet and the teeth are showing, close the door and wait for them to disappear. How long am I closing these doors for, by the way? Like, am I just holding them shut? What is this? Is that mangled? What am I doing? Hey, Shadow, how's it going? Crashes to the ceiling, having baby girl. Wait, what am I doing? A lot more than teeth. Am I clicking on something? Yo. Wait. Am I stuck? Did I wait too long? I waited too long. Mommy, why is there a big pink thing over here on the floor? Why is it vibrating, Mommy? Mommy, I'm scared. Do I touch you? Am I supposed to be touching you? Hey, buddy, stop looking at me, buddy. How long should he? Like, that is a great question. Like, I don't know how long I'm supposed to. There they are. Okay. I was like, bro, what is going on? I got really confused on this one. Tomorrow is another day. Okay. I still don't know what the breathing sounds like. 3 is too short, I think. Depends on the night. God damn, bro. Like, that's another thing with this game. What the fuck am I doing? Wait. I have to wait longer, huh? Bitch! Oh, so I failed. What was I supposed to do? Get him to the X? I didn't know how long I had on that. I didn't get jump scared. I don't really care. As long as I didn't get... Okay. I'm like trying to figure out what the breathing sound is. I just heard someone move on that door. Okay, I don't know if I heard breathing on the other one. I heard something. Sounded weird. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay. I don't know if Foxy is here this night, because you guys are saying there's a toy. I don't see anything in there. Bitch. Honestly, that is the cool thing that you can move, see him move in this one. Go look in the... I hate this game, bro. This is a little too repetitive for me. Like that, okay, that's like the biggest thing with this is like, damn, I'm literally doing the same shit over and over for the same night. I heard something. Because it's like, it's not as enjoyable as Helldivers, you know? Like, there's a lot of things where, like, the gameplay loop's pretty fun, but, like... Same shit, bro. I don't know. And I still don't know what the breathing is yet. I don't think Foxy's here right now. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. I keep clicking the back down because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 always taught me that you always like go back down and up. Man, I'm not hearing anything though. Okay, there was something there. I think I heard him. I think I heard him. Fuck! Please! How did it do that one? Okay. Okay, I'm kind of pissed that it does that if I'm too low. Okay, so nothing's in there. I think I've stopped it twice. Okay. The breathing's quite loud. Bitch. Okay, I don't know if I'm holding it for long enough, but damn. Clean. Okay. But, like, okay, it is actually pretty different. The breathing is like, oh, I hear that. It's definitely out there. So I like that. It's actually pretty obvious. You can hear it go. Alright, still, who puts their middle child in this sort of room? That is crazy. It is really crazy to be in this room. But aren't they scaring them on purpose? Isn't that like the whole thing? A murderer who wants their kid to be afraid of these dolls. I mean, that's fair. So lore, I believe. I'm stressed personally. I'm not exactly bored. Okay, cool. He built the house underground. Animatronics to terrorize his kids. Hallucinogenic audio devices in the animatronics to make them nightmare fuel. According to Mathery back. Oh, that's fair. Okay. At that point, I'm fake wetting the bed. This guy basically wets the bed with his tears every night, man. Oh my god. I mean, this one is weird because, like, I don't know. So it's just like Fallout, but less interesting. He knows that you hate it here. Okay. So wait, isn't this the guy who dies though? Isn't this the kid who gets bit in that one thing? Hurry, run towards the exit. Okay. Ah, it's too late. Hurry the other way. They'll find another. Go, 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 go. You can find. Why was there a guy in that costume though? Bro, run! Get up! Stop being a bitch! God damn it. Tomorrow is another day. Fun with plus trap. Hold control, X flashlight to stop, plus trap. X to hold, skip to the hour. What? Okay. Let me try this. Dude, I heard him move, but like he doesn't move. Okay, he's over there. Damn it. There's like no shot. It wasn't even that bad. It was just like at least that doesn't like prevent me from going to the next night. I don't understand how to play that game exactly. Okay, so are you here now? No. Confused. Fuck, I think someone was already there. Bastard. Okay, I don't know if Foxy's there yet. Okay, Foxy doesn't seem to be there. Bastard. Do I get jumped if I don't flash the hallway? When they're like that? Is this like a confidence play? That was my bad. Did not mean to do that. Click over the door, please. I think that's what it is. This is much better than 2, though. I will argue that 2 is the worst one. 2 was too demanding. Maybe this one's gonna be demanding. But we'll see. Bastard. Okay, I don't know what you're doing over there. I wonder if they have delayed breathing. Because right now, I think one was mildly... Fucking goddamn... Stop! Okay. Let's see. Bastard. Heard him walking. Heard you walking. So they have like a walk sound effect. There's no one in there. Okay, so I don't think Foxy's even on this night. I lied, bitch. Wait, okay, I'm confused. I think I just waited too long on that one. So, Foxy is active. Foxy didn't sneak in. I'm pretty sure you spooked him in the hallway. Okay, wait. Closet moves. He means he's in. Okay. So, I just waited too long. I know I waited too long on the door, and that's why Chica got me. But, like... Okay, let me just think about this real quick. So, Foxy's not always active. If you don't see the plushie in there, then Foxy's not in there? Is that what I'm hearing? Or do I just have to wait for the closet to move? Literally ignore Foxy for the whole first part? Do you want the AI video, or you're gonna try to do it again? I'm gonna keep trying it until like I think something's absolutely bullshit. Like once I think something's like I'm not figuring it out, I like to figure it out first. I think I'm doing pretty good. Wait for it to move. Okay. So I just don't look in the closet till it moves. Flash the lights. Keep up the same strategy. Do I just hold it? How long do I hold the door for? And like, what are the stages? Because Foxy fucking crouched my ass on that one. Okay, I'll just do this. Because like, Foxy like was in there, but can I? Because I knew I waited too long. Final stage is. Okay. Jump scares are not that bad. They're actually not that flashy. The real big problem that I was having before was the other fucking jump scares were really flashy. Like FNAF 1 and 2 were really flashy, but this one and the third one are actually really like relaxed. I like it a little bit better. Other than the plush trap one. The plush trap one was kind of a little bit flashy. But the fact that I could just like wait out the time and I don't have to do that one, I don't really care, so. Of all the things that they could give me on it, it's like, eh. Okay, what? Oh my god. We wouldn't move to the center! It wouldn't move to the center and it closed out! Bitch! Where is it? I was trying to get the goddamn thing to move and it just decided, like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the other one. Was that a death? I don't think that's a death. It bugged out. I think it crashed. I think it crashed. Yeah, I died once. Twice now. We're counting that. Why are we counting that? Take too long. Yeah. I will say Five Nights at Freddy's objectively do suck though. Mainly because of like the repetitive play. If it changed per night like Sister Location, I think it's better. I like Sister Location a lot more. Someone moved. Okay. Oh, Foxy was outside still. Okay, okay. Hmm. Ah, Foxy's fucking me. Yeah, I was like, okay, Foxy's fucking me. Both doors had him. Both doors had him. I knew it. I literally knew it. I literally knew it. I was like, both doors have him, and for some reason, Foxy was maxed out. What do I do for Foxy? Do I just like, can I hold it off? What are we doing? Alright, good girl. What? Robert? No, cut it out. Yeah, no, I had both of them on the door, so like there was genuinely nothing I could do. That's another thing that fucking feels so bad about these games. They do this, bro. I'm gonna try it one more time and then see what the true strategy is. Like, how long do I have to hold Foxy in there? And is it better to just say, ah, fuck it, if no one's at the door, just hold him in there until he turns into the easier strat? Because, like, he started already in a big... Foxy's a little bit flashy, though. I will say, Foxy's a little... I don't like that one that much. It's preferable he's a... Yeah, no shit, but I don't have enough time, bro. I got the other ones that were just straight up there. I don't know. Let's see. And, like, it's so fucking repetitive. that's like... If it wasn't so repetitive, it'd be fine, but... I don't know why sometimes that takes slow. And then sometimes... It takes so fucking long to moves. Or, like... Yeah, both of those doors I had to close on, which was dumb. We're vibing. Yeah, it doesn't sound like breathing. It sounds like a window's open. Which is kind of weird. I would not say it's breathing. It just, like, you're gonna listen to the sound of air moving through. Like, it doesn't sound like someone's respirating at a consistent rate. It just sounds like they're fucking around. Dude, I heard someone move. He's right there, but... wasn't breathing on my shit. Weirdly enough, I was too focused. I somehow processed that as not a thing I was listening for. I don't know how. If I'm really focused, it doesn't get me, which is very weird. I don't know why. That's why Subnautica got me, was because, like, every time, man, I would be like... I lightly heard it. I didn't know if that was a breath or not, so I expected it. I genuinely thought about it for 2 whole seconds. I was like, I heard a huh, and I was like, I don't think that's a breath. All the other ones were like, huh, huh. And no, that one was just, huh. And like, what a quick little breath. Bro, fix the audios? Can't really fix the audios, because the problem is, if I try to fix... Oh, no, this game doesn't do that. The other Five Nights at Freddy's were developed weird, where if I would open the Streamlabs, it would mess up this one. I don't know why. It's the running effect. Oh, it's ruining the effect. No, that was still loud as shit. Jake, right now? What do you mean? Why are you angry? Was I mad? Are you saying I was too grumpy in that one? Okay, I watched video after this one. I want to try to get it again. I heard Chica breathe. But I didn't think it was a breath. It was a different audio than I was used to hearing. All the other audios were staying the same. No, fuck. Okay, I was on the wrong spot. I thought my finger was on control, but it wasn't. I heard someone move already, man. I heard no breathing! Am I, like, what am I missing? Wait. Where's the breath? Why does it sound different now? Fuck, I'm listening to this again. Like, I didn't even hear the breath on that one. The last one, that's fine. The last one, I agree. This one, dumb. Yeah, that is 3 deaths. Okay. That was my bad. I thought that was a breath, honestly, and I still opened that. You guys need to breathe fucking louder if that was a breath, man. I didn't hear it. Be the obvious breaths, homie. I like the memes where it's like, when my dad takes off the door to my room, it's gonna be out here gooning like it's FNAF 4. I like that one. Because why the fuck wouldn't you just close your door in here? I think skipping them on 2 routes is fine. 1, 2. Bastard. I was like, I don't hear anything. Don't you do that to me. I hear literally nothing. Bro, Chica breathes differently, I think. I hate that there's rent. You bastard. Please. I'm fine with that right now. Bitch, wait, do I have to shine a light on you? Foxy's getting me. I think whatever his bitch has. Fuck off. Fun with that one. I didn't even hear! I literally did it. I'm listening. Fuck this. Go to video. I used to watch so much FNAF and became a whim. Nah. Crazy. Wait, are you saying Nib doesn't like it? Is that what's happening right now? Be patient. Bitch, I didn't have patience and it's 4 deaths, sorceress. What are you talking about? It literally is 4. Meme just said it was 3. Literally the last death. Oh no, actually no. It might have been back to back on that one actually. Meme's in charge of it. I don't trust sorceress. I trust whatever Meme says. He's my mod, so I legally have to trust him. 5 nights at Freddy's. 4 nights. 3. What are we doing here? What am I missing?
Hey guys, Ambience here. Today I'm going to be showing you
Sounds like me.
Night 3 on 5 Nights at Freddy's 4.
I trust this guy.
This
guy's my favorite.
About the game from Night 2, this night is still quite a bit harder. The animatronics become a lot more aggressive and you just need to move quicker overall. So in this guide, I'm mainly going to be talking about how you can be patient and still move very quickly so that you can handle everything this night throws at you.
I don't know if I need to flash Foxy. I don't know if I need to do a couple of things.
Subscribers. We just reached 4 at 3.
We're about to hit 500. We're about to hit 500.
It's going to be an absolute
We're right there, baby. Nah, he has
3K.
3K.
To really connect with the community. So I'm really looking forward.
We did pretty good on this video.
So with that out of the way, let's get into the
Beautiful
actual guide. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to correct a few things that I said about Nightmare Foxy today. A commenter told me I was actually wrong about, so I just wanted to correct that real quick. I mentioned a few things in my last guide that
I like this guy.
entirely true. So in that guide, I stated that if you went to a different area of the room, such as the closet or the bed, while Nightmare Foxy was about to enter the room, he was very close to one of the doorways, then he would enter. This is actually not true. In reality, he will only enter if you go to the opposite door of where he is. So if he's really close to the left door and you go to the right door, then he'll go in. But if you run up to the closet or turn around to the bed, he will not. He also has a small chance of actually being able to enter the room even when he's not very close to the door, even when he's not peeking around the corner.
Okay.
So this is why in later nights people tend to follow a strategy where they just go to whichever door Foxy's footsteps are at. I don't think that's necessary for this night necessarily. I'll be talking about that a little bit more in the next guide, and definitely a lot more in the guides that come after that. But for now, I don't think it's necessary. So now that we've got that cleared up about Nightmare Foxy, let's go ahead and move on to the main focus of this video, which is how you can be patient while still moving very quickly and still being very productive. So what you'll notice during this run is I wait about 3 to 4 seconds typically, try to keep it closer to 3, before I shine the flashlight and check down a hall, and then I immediately go back as soon as I have time to register what's actually down
He
the
waits
hall.
for so long, I think
So
that's why.
whenever I hear breathing, I can usually hear breathing in the first 3 seconds. As soon as I hear it, I instantly close the door, and the second that I hear deep footsteps...
Okay, so
walking
he
back
waits
from one of the
3
doors,
seconds.
I covered these sound cues more extensively in my Night 1 guide, by the way, so I would highly recommend checking that out
Deep
if you're not
footsteps.
familiar with most of the sound cues in the game. So anyway, as soon as you hear that, the deep footsteps walking away from the door, then you can safely open the door and shine the flashlight. So that's what I do. As soon as I hear breathing, I instantly close the door. As soon as I hear footsteps, I instantly open it back up, check the hallway, and go back to the center of the room. And I think my voice got a little shaky there because I forgot that jump scare actually happened. Sorry if that scared you guys.
Okay, so what does he do?
Try not to include jump scares typically in my guides, but you know that one's not an.
Wait, why the fuck did it instantly? What?
That scared you.
What happened? Wait!
You guys as well. Try not to include.
How did it go instantly to the plushie? Hello?
Jump scares typically in my guides, but you know that one's not an actual jump scare. I guess it's not a death, so. Yeah, so that's stage 5 of Foxy. When he's about to jump out from the closet, then that's what he's at. That does not happen for the remainder of the video, so don't worry about that. Alright, so Nightmare Foxy, I try to keep a consistent pattern here, basically, throughout the entire
so he waits
run.
3
whole
whole
just for a little
seconds.
bit here. So I followed the same pattern that I followed in Night 2 that I talked about in that guide where I do left door, bed, right door, bed, until Foxy enters the room, which in this case was a lot earlier than on Night 2. It is like 1 a.m. I think that he actually.
Dude, that one right there. That one literally, if you listen, this one took a solid 2 seconds before the breathing kicked in.
Bed, right door, bed, until Foxy enters the room, which in this case was a lot earlier.
Look, listen.
On Night 2.
No,
It is like 1 a.m.
Boom.
I think that,
that is so long. I think that's what I was getting on Chica. I think it was waiting. So literally I have to wait 3 seconds on the door to see if there is any breathing, and then I close it or flash.
Entered the room. So at that point I start doing left door, bed, right door, closet, and keep that up. So throughout the entirety of the rest of this run, I try to keep a consistent pattern where there's 2 Freddles on the bed whenever I turn behind myself to ward them off. So Nightmare Foxy is always at stage 4 when he's looking out of the closet. So whenever I go to the closet, I expect Foxy to be at stage 4 where he's staring out of the closet but not actually popping out and snapping at you. And I hold the closet door closed for a few seconds and revert it back to stage 2, and then I go back over to the left door. So I keep a consistent pattern throughout this entire run.
So,
yeah, basically the core thing that I'm trying to drill into you guys is you can be patient while still moving very quickly, and that will help you.
He does a circle motion.
So the instant you hear breathing, don't hesitate. I don't know why you would be hesitating, but the instant that you hear breathing, immediately close the door, and as soon as you hear the first deep footstep, it is safe to open the door and shine the flashlight.
Okay.
I see a lot of people hold the door closed for a super long time. Once you hear deep footsteps in the hallway, then you can go ahead and just open up the door and go ahead and
he
shine
waits
the
3
flashlight.
full seconds.
There's never any penalty for doing so. And yeah, the key I think is just being able to keep a consistent pattern throughout the entire run. Like after a little while, I knew what my pattern was. I knew that there were always going to be 2 Freddles behind me, and I knew that Nightmare Foxy was always going to be in stage 4 when I went up to the closet, and he was always going to be at stage 2 when I left. So I just kept up a consistent pattern. The bed is easily the least time-consuming thing in this room. It only takes a second or two to ward off all the frettles. It does take a fraction of a second longer, of course, depending on how many frettles there are there. If there's been 3 there for a while, then it's probably going to take a while to ward the 3 off.
He counts to 7 seconds. Am I doing that wrong?
The closet doesn't take me a lot of time. I usually only spend a few seconds there. I don't actually bother to revert Nightmare Foxy all the way back to plushie form on night 3. Just reverting back to stage 2. So basically, I'm just like, I know what I have to do. I know what pattern I have to keep. I know how much time that I have before certain things in the room start getting aggressive. I know how much time I have before Foxy jumps out of the closet. Or
so he has 8 seconds. He literally holds 8 seconds.
The fact that I'm keeping a consistent pattern throughout the entire night and spending roughly the same amount of time every time that I go to a door and the same amount of time every time I go to the closet, then I just know where things are going to be and how long it's going to take me. So that way I'm never actually worried about Freddy or Foxy killing me, and the only thing I'm worried about is Bonnie and Chica, which you really shouldn't be, because literally all you have to do is just turn up your volume higher, make sure you know what the breathing sound effect actually sounds like, and I mean, you're pretty much good to go. Just listen for 3 or 4 seconds and then decide if you're going to shine the light immediately or close the door and then shine the light after you hear footsteps. Chica was at the door there, obviously, so I went ahead and closed it. The last thing that I want to talk about
for like 2 seconds.
Like a minor general tip, but there is actually a kitchen located in the FNAF 4 house. Chica is the only animatronic that goes there. Nice little homage to the first game. This actually serves a purpose. Just like in that game, you can hear when Chica's in the kitchen, and therefore you know that she is not at the door, as she is the only animatronic that goes to the right door. Besides Foxy, of course, but he can't jump scare you at the door. So I'm going to go ahead and play the...
Alright, I get it. I get it now. This guy knows what he's doing. I mean, like, to be fair, he didn't tell me that it was 8 seconds on his rotation. He really does wait for full 8 seconds. And he goes in a circle. He keeps such a good pattern. And I have to wait, so I have to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't hear anything. Please don't do that. I don't hear anything. We're vibing. Okay, we're good so far. Kentu. That's the one problem, man. I can't do like inside of talk because I'm listening so much on this one. bastard. I'll get you over there. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck! What? Nah, I think I'm screwed. Well, okay, I think I was screwed on that one, dude. Cause like I waited and he didn't even fucking go back. I think I counted too fast, bro. Bullshit. Bullshit. Done with this. I don't like this one, man. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. This one's so dumb. Like, well, okay. It's not bad. It's just so repetitive. Like, it is the definition of repetitive. And you just move in a circle. Hi, Foxy. How you doing? Waited too long on that one, but I just felt like it. Like right now, I don't think we're having a problem right now. I'm so confused how he got him down to the plushie doll. Is that just random? Thought I heard someone. That was my bad. If I did that and I... Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finally. Okay, so you really have to do 8. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. Homie, he did 2 seconds the last time. What? Dude, what? Oh my god, this is stupid. This is dumb. What? He did 2 seconds that time. Do this. Trust me. What are you... What is this? I don't even see how I would change this up. This just feels like RNG.
Exactly how every animatronic and mechanic works and sounds.
But like worse because it's not clicking properly. Ooh, look at this. Okay, actually, that's I'm kind of more curious about that one.
You didn't know about this game.
Oh fuck yeah! Obviously, I hate this game.
Throw it over to the.
Nah, I don't hate this game.
Obviously,
2 is the worst. 2 is still the worst.
Gameplay, so if you haven't played it and want to, maybe play it in a month when you've forgotten it all. But regardless, let's go over the base. It's Foxy.
I just want Foxy. I get everybody else, relatively.
He also starts out in the living room with an opportunity to move every 5 seconds. However, he doesn't have a side and from there can move to either side of the living room. Then, he has a 90% chance to move to the opposite side and a 10% chance to move to that side's far hall. Him moving to the right hall sounds like this. And moving to the left hall sounds like this. The only way you can deal with him is shining the flashlight on the hall he's in, though be careful that Bonnie or Chica aren't also with you. If he's in the hall and you go to the opposite side door, he'll run into the room and hide in your closet.
Interesting, okay. That's kind of interesting to know. So you can just prevent him from being in there at all.
This is where his gameplay shifts. He starts with 3 to 7 progress, so when he gets in, I'd highly recommend dealing with it. Now that he's in your room, his movement opportunities instead progress as attack stages. Your task now is to close the closet door. Every second you have it closed, his progress is decreased by 1. Visually, he's a plush.
How? Wait, why? I'm so confused!
0 or 1 progress, standing up at 2 or 3 progress, crouching at 4 or 5 progress, and peeking out after 6 progress. When he reaches 10, he'll jump scare you after you run back from a door or turn away from the bed. He'll also be force spawned after looking at the bed for 15 seconds without running somewhere. Finally, here's the AI chart for every night out of 10. He also usually gets a bit more active as the night goes on. At 3 AM, these are his AI levels.
Why night 6? Where's night 5? Is that like something I'm not figuring out here? Okay, so does he not exist on? Why? What the fuck? Why? What? Okay, wait. AI level 100% to 20%. The fuck does this mean? Why is this graph low-key shitty as hell? What is 0, 1 to what the fuck? Yes, 10 out of 10. What does 10 out of 10 mean? What does 10 out of 10 mean? Night 5 isn't the same loop? Oh, okay. What the fuck is this?
Even though by 10 AI he will always move, his AI still goes above 10 on nights 7 and 8, whether that be because it changed
Why is there no AI 10?
mid-development or he just didn't notice. And on to our final antagonist for the main nights, Nightmare Freddy. He doesn't move, he's just a looming danger from the bed behind you. Every 4 seconds he'll add his AI level to his progress. These are the levels, which are generally static except for the first 2 nights where it increases at 2 AM and 3 AM. He'll also progress 5 times a second on nights 2 and later if you haven't run in 30 seconds. You can visually see this progress by the number of frettles on your bed, 1 for every 10 progress up to 3 frettles. You can also audibly hear this progress by the volume of the frettles' incessant screeching, at a volume of 1 after 20 progress and a volume of 2 after 30 progress. Once he's reached 60 progress, the next time you shine the light on the bed, or at 3-second intervals while you're looking at the bed without shining for some reason, he'll jump scare you. He will also unavoidably jump scare you when reaching 80 progress. Simply using your flashlight on the bed will decrease that progress every 50 milliseconds or 20 times a second. Now you might have noticed a bit of a discrepancy. A 5th night has been conspicuously left out of the conversation this whole time. It's 5 Nights at Freddy's, right? Well, that's because we have one last animatronic left, or 2 I guess, Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare who functions the same. Replacing every other animatronic when they appear, they are this game's final boss. Nightmare Fredbear appears for the full night 5 and at 4 AM on night 6, while Nightmare replaces the animatronics at 4 AM on nights
Okay, so
7
he
and
doesn't
8.
exist. Okay.
Starting out in the living room center, Fredbear has a movement opportunity every 3 seconds, while Nightmare has one every 2 seconds. They'll then move to either side of the living room, and from there, either move silently to the hall, or move to the other
I
side
get
of the
that
living
now.
room, making
Okay.
this noise to the right, and this noise to the left. From the hall, they will jump scare you after 15 seconds on nights 5 and 6, 10 seconds on night 7, and 8 seconds on night 8. If they're in the hall, flashing the light will cause them to approach, and keeping it on will result in a quick game over. Closing the door will force them to retreat to the opposite side of the living room at the next 3-second interval. However, there is another place
What?
they'll appear. If they've been on a side of the hall for 10 seconds, and you go to the opposite side door, he'll silently teleport to either the bed or closet. Additionally, their movement check sees a number that changes every second, either 1 or 2. And if it's a specific number for
Fucking, what is this game, bro? What is this game? What the fuck did I even just hear? So like, okay, this is a great question. If he's in the closet, can he be at either of the
they'll
doors?
laugh and teleport to either the bed or closet. They can do this up to 4 times on night 5, but only 2 times otherwise. But beware, every 10 seconds they aren't on the bed, they have a 10% chance of doing a fake laugh. From the bed or closet, Fredbear will
Wait. Okay, so he can also be at the bed?
kill you after 20 seconds, when Nightmare only takes 11. Though Fredbear's 20 seconds is a little misleading because you get jump scared if you return to the center after only 10 seconds.
Bro, I don't even want to do 5. Why the fuck is this so complicated?
From the bed or closet, Fredbear will kill you after 20 seconds, when Nightmare only takes 11. Though Fredbear's 20 seconds is a little misleading because you get jump scared if you return to the center after only 10 seconds. When
What?
on the bed, you need to flash the light and they'll leave after 2 1-second intervals, moving to a random side of the living room. For the closet, they'll leave at the next 3-second interval, also moving to a random side of the living room.
You don't
And the
need to
final
know
piece of
all
info-
that. It's just coding broken down, but it's good to know.
He'll just jump scare you if you haven't run in 15 seconds.
Okay, so if you stay too long, I'm doing Foxy real quick. I'm back.
He also starts out in the living room with an opportunity in the living room.
I want to get that sound.
Him moving to the right hall sounds like this. And moving to the left hall sounds like this. The only way you can deal with them is
faster.
shining the flashlight on the hall he's in. Though be careful that Bonnie or Chica aren't also with you. If he's in the hall and you go to the opposite side door, he'll run into the room and hide in your closet.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
Opportunity
Fine.
to move every 5 seconds. They will, however, always fail this opportunity if you're listening to their respective door, if you cleared one of them from the door and you still have it shut, or if you closed the door on one of them while they were in the far hall, but not by the door.
Okay, what the fuck did you even say? What?
Starting us off, we have Bonnie and Chica. They
Hey,
both
Benny,
start
how you
out in
doing?
the center of the living room with an opportunity to move every 5 seconds. They will, however, always fail this opportunity if you're listening to their respective door, if you cleared one of them
Oh,
from the
so they
door
can't
and you still
move
have it shut,
if you're on the door.
or if you closed the door on one of them while
On
they were
that
in
side.
the far hall, but not by the door.
So they have an opportunity to move every 5 seconds, right? And that's what they're saying. But if I'm looking down the hall, if I'm listening to hear them breathing, they're just not gonna do it. They're gonna stay in the spot that they're
They will
doing.
move to their respective sides. Bonnie to the
Doesn't
left
help
of the
me, but
living
I get
room,
it.
Chica to the right. Then
Yeah,
Bonnie
that
will
makes
either
sense.
move to the far left hall or back to the center, and Chica will either move to the far right hall or to the kitchen, which acts the same as the center but with added pots claying, which sounds like this. Interestingly, none of the
Have you beaten
animatronics
3?
will
Yeah,
enter
I've
the
beaten
hall if you have the
3.
flashlight on
Spiritually
them,
2,
waiting until it's
1
off.
sister
But that's not
location.
actually the interesting part. The interesting part is that they'll continue to update their intended destination every second, and if it changes, which they have a 50% chance to do so here, they'll instantly move to the other destination instead. As well, all movements around this area will have a soft walking sound, something like this. Walking sounds do vary in volume and panning depending on where you are in the room and which
I
side it's
spiritually
coming
beat
from,
into.
so use that to your advantage.
Spiritually
Anyways,
beaten 2.
at
I'm
the
done.
far
I'm not
hall,
playing
on
2
their next
anymore.
movement, they will move to your door. At this point, they can still move back to the far hall, but we'll wait until it's a 10-second.
2's like the one where
Any
it's just
movements
like,
around this
it's
area will
just
have a
not
louder
fun.
walk
Well,
sound
okay,
like this.
I'm gonna say something. At the end of the day, the only fun one was sister location. That is literally it. Like, that's the only one where I was like, okay, this is actually kind of, like, that's the only one out of everyone that I've played so far
which resets when
has
they're
been
cleared.
fun.
They will jump scare you the next time you view the bed. Now, how do we deal with them? Well, if they're in the far hall, flashing the light will cause them to retreat to the center living room.
Because all this literally just feels luck-based. Like, none of this is fun, and then also, it's literally like fucking 10 minutes doing the same repetitive motion.
If they're by your door and you flash the light, well, you know.
It is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
Okay, wait, what happened?
You know, enter living room. Otherwise, if they're by your door and you flash the light, well, you know.
It is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
Yeah, not what you want to do. Instead, you need to check for breathing, which will be something like this.
Alright.
Well, actually, next step.
This didn't help me.
Cheek.
Genuinely
He
didn't help
also
me.
starts out
Foxy's
with
the only
looking
one that
good,
helped me because now I'm gonna listen to
with
the
an
sound real quick and
opportunity
I'm
to
just gonna
move
kind
to
of get the
living
idea
room.
of this.
Then he has an hall. Him moving to the right hall sounds like this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be an asshole and I'm gonna just try to like get his
And
ass.
moving to the left hall sounds like this.
So slower, deep footsteps. That's basically what it is. Alright, give me a sec. Let me focus up real quick. No offense, don't care about Chica. Like Bonnie and Chica are like relatively easy. heard him. I heard her. Chica does a lighter breathing. I don't like it. Oh no, I heard Chica's pots clink. I think he ran over here too. I'm dead. Yeah, it wasn't breathing. It wasn't breathing. It was like that weird moving outside, and it sounded like it. If you close the door while there aren't at the door, they'll teleport to the door. Yeah, I know. I got that concept. I'm pretty sure that made sense to me. I don't need that to be explained. Meme. I was pretty sure if you closed the door when they weren't there, they were gonna kill you, because it's more of a thing of like, you do it or not. I get it. I get that concept. I'm gonna like... Aw, that bitch. I think I heard him run over here. Why the fuck is that taking so long? I was gonna say, I didn't hear breathing, you bitch. You scare me on this one. I'm gonna be pissed. Sometimes it sounds like it, dude. There's like walking outside, and it sounds like it. Okay. See that walking outside? Fucking wild ass. Chica's in the kitchen. Yeah. Ah, fuck. I think he's inside. Yeah. I heard him run to the other side. Oh, wait. I need to go in here. Good morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck you. Quite personally. Fuck, I don't know if I had to flash that, but... Fuck, she was there. Okay. Alright, I hate this game. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do any more of this, actually. It's mainly because, like, I can't provide any commentary. I'm literally dead-ass quiet this whole time. And, like, I understand why. Like, I got why Chica's a bitch. First off, dude, she went... That was it. She did it on the second and everything. I was like, this shit bullshit. Bro. I don't know. Like, it just... And it's so long. Why is it so long? It's me doing the same shit. Different day. Okay. I don't know. It's just like, it's so repetitive, bro. I think that's like... I'm not even lying. That's what's like getting me right now. At least it was really cool in like 3. Where 3 was different. 3 was like, you have to lure it around. You have to move him around. You have to look at different cameras. You have to look in the different spots. You have to be like, where is he? 3 was kind of cool. 1 literally, FNAF 1 is the exact same as FNAF 2 and 3, spiritually. Like, spiritually, you are just doing the same repetitive motion and you're just hoping it works. And I was able to do it for FNAF 1 because it's like, it's the same shit, right? This is the exact same shit, just literally way worse, because it's nothing else other than just make sure you look around yourself, look around yourself, look around yourself. Night 5 has the same mechanic of I'm still rotating around the doors. Like, it isn't the same. Like, thank you. You know what? I'll take this one. But like, I got frustrated in that one just because I was like, dude, I was on 5 for like a solid 2 minutes, and I think it is because they're 10 minutes. I'm going back to that one YouTube video. Wait, let me see this. Okay, it's 7 minutes straight, 7 minutes. So each one is like factually just like long as fuck. The nights are just over. Dude, this is exactly 7 minutes. This is he started the video at the beginning. Never mind, fine. Okay, they're literally like, they're 6 minutes flat. Okay, they're 6 minutes. So like each one is a minute and like 5 seconds.
Into the actual guide. So the first
no,
thing
a minute and 10 seconds. No,
I'm going to correct it.
Yeah, a minute and 10. No. there's 5 minutes in here, and we're split. Well, there's 5 hours, quote unquote, and there's 6 minutes. If you break that up, you don't get an even number. You can't just do 10 per minute. It would probably be like, so it's literally like 11:11. That's what it looks like right now. FNAF ones were 9 minutes. Exactly! You are helping me prove my point of like, I had to go through FNAF 1 and that shit was so long. It was so long. It's such a repetitive shit. It's so repetitive. Fuck, I would rather do Elden Ring with fists than this game. You can get out of time because you, like, I'm not even lying. This game's not even, like, scary. It's just annoying. Like, it's a percentage chance on certain things for them to just fuck you over in the beginning or fuck you over later. And it's like, oh, you don't remember what you saw? The exit the other way. Hurry up. No, you bastard. No, I've beaten Elden Ring twice. Both difficulties. Like, I did strength only and then magic only. I'm not gonna lie, I did magic first. Magic is way fucking harder than strength. Period. Strength, easiest game I've ever played in my life. And it's really funny that it turned out that way. Like, I was vibing. Every time I saw a boss, I was like, oh shit, I can stagger the bosses. That shit was amazing. What? My daddy says I have to be careful with him or I will pinch my finger. Oh, he's talking about the toy that he has. He is a finger trap, he says. Get it? Spring trap, finger trap. I can go back inside. What am I doing? Bitch, nothing happened out there. I get it. Let them out. Fun. What are you talking? What even is that? What is that word? What am I supposed to be doing here? Hey, buddy, give me the toy. Oh, there's a down. Better watch out. Oh, is this the girl that's in Baby? I hear they come to life at night. And if you die, they hide your body and you'll never tell anyone. Why do you look so worried? She at this party. Yeah, it looks like Baby. Aren't you the kid who always hides under the table and cries? No one else is scared. Why are you? Stop being such a baby. Oh, this makes sense. So, like, I'm genuinely being scared of the robots at nighttime by my family, right? And so, like, at that fact, my ass is literally, like, horrified in the daytime by these things. That kind of makes sense. I get it. Twisted children. I mean, I guess. I mean, so that's Baby, though, right? At the end of the day. Whoever that kid was. Let me suck on your balloon. Are you going to the party? Everyone is going to the party. Oh, wait. You have to go. It's your birthday. Ha 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 ha. Who chooses this spot? I mean, I guess. Alright, who is Golden Freddy? Be careful. No, I'm in my... Yeah, so the family just scares you the whole time. I wish everyone came to my birthday. That is true. A lot of people showed up to this guy's birthday. You bastard. Fuck! Move, homie! Hi, doggo. I don't have enough time. It'll sound very close. I literally cannot hear a difference. I'm gonna do one more night on this, and then I'm gonna go eat my food because I haven't eaten all day yet, and I went to the gym today, so. I went to the gym and then I had work. Chica's in the kitchen right now. You can hear her. Damn, like... Okay, wait a second here. No. Okay, I hate that that closes it out. How? You can't... Fuck you, Foxy. I know what happened. I know what happened. You literally, while I was at the other door, decided to go to the other door. You bitch, why would you do that? You bastard! I literally heard him go to the other door while I was at the other door. The fucking chance. No, I'm not doing that. Come here. Chica's an asshole. Okay. Oh wait, Chica's literally making those sounds. Oh, okay. Bastard. I thought I heard a little bit of a whisper. I didn't know if that was actually her voice lines can either be very loud or just like cuz the normal one just like that's the normal one. And then she was just I was like, "Bitch. You hit 100k points? How do you have 100k points? I should start inflating the points of the channel points just because of you guys." Dude, how the fuck did you get 100k points? I'm gonna do one more attempt on this one. Because that felt really good to me. Yeah, but it's so fucking repetitive. Nope. Nope, bitch. You ran to the other door when I was on the other door. You can't do that. Like, let me be in the middle and then hear the running and then I'll go to the other door. You can't just cheat like that. You can't just cheat like that, homie. I don't want to have to deal with you the whole fucking night. Give me at least halfway there. Because, like, I think I can outpace you on halfway. But, like, the whole night? You start on the first night, baby? Nah. I didn't even hear the footsteps go away. Chico. Okay, I was like gonna say, bitch. I was like, you're not in there, are you? Bonnie's nice to me. Yep. I heard you. Like, I have to be so quiet. No, Chica's in the kitchen. Bastard. Fuck, that was Chica? Alright. Bullshit. Literally, like, bullshit, though. I hate this. I hate this game. Like, it's so frustrating to me. Like, it's the same shit. Just a different day. Oh, the Foxy jump scare sound when he doesn't actually die throws me off. Yeah, that one's kind of weird. Oh, dude. I don't blame him. If I got trapped in here, I would cry. I would be on that level. The jump scare sound when he doesn't actually die yeah. I don't like it. It's weird. It's not bad. It doesn't scare me. It just thinks like, oh, I fucked up some way. But like now that I know, it's not bad. Nothing's like bad in this game. I just hate how repetitive it is. Literally, I'm moving in a circle. It's the whole gameplay. You move circle, you do circle. And I got really lucky. I closed the door on what I thought could be Chica, and it was Chica. Chica's such a bitch, bro. Like, Chica is so fucking quiet on that thing. It is annoying. So this is the thing that bit his finger off, didn't it? Ah, damn it. Yeah, bastard. I don't know. I almost got him. I think that's like one move from like him being there and not being there. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, give me a sec. Let me watch out Night 5 because Night 5 is apparently totally different. Let me do this. Well, I do need to kind of figure this out if I want to get a good shot. I'll do one shot on this one. I like how I say that, and then I'll hit it up with like 4. Oh, Jesus Christ, why are you so loud?
Remove 95% of surface stains. But if nature can make a lake,
I have my volume like I had it really loud on that one, by the way.
Hey guys,
like,
Ambience
couldn't hear it.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to beat Night 5 on Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'd also like to thank you guys for 600 subscribers. We hit this milestone insanely quickly after 500, so thank you so much for all the support.
Yeah, I did
the last
win.
live stream did incredibly well, so I wanted to mention that I'll be doing another one of those on May 14th.
This guy's videos get better the later he goes.
It's going to be a bit different than the last one.
Into the games.
Just gonna be looking back at the history of the channel and how it's evolved over time. I'll be playing some games too, so it won't just be me rambling for 2 hours. But anyway, I think it's going to be a really fun time. I'm really looking forward to taking a nice little nostalgia trip and just talking to you guys about my journey over the last year. So hey, it works. He kind of serves as all of the animatronics at the same time, since he's the only one. So he'll run back and forth between the left and right halls. It is very important to have a decent pair of headphones. It's just important for any stage of FNAF 4, but especially for Night 5. Make sure you don't have your headphones on backwards. Also, that got me killed a good few times, like 5 years ago when I first played it. So yeah, make sure you have a decent pair of headphones. Make sure that you can tell which side of the house Nightmare Fredbear is running to consistently. So you're basically just going to sit in the center of the room and listen for his footsteps. They should start pretty early at 12 a.m. So when you hear his footsteps running back and forth, you're just going to wait in the center of the room, and then once his footsteps stop, then what you're going to do is you're going to wait 3 seconds, count the 3 seconds in your head, 1, 2, 3, and then after that, what you're going to do is go ahead and run up to the door that he's at, that he stopped at, and then once you get there, you're going to shine the flashlight.
Okay, so I don't flash, right? Like, at the end of the day, I don't flash. He's going to do a thing on the door, and I don't flash on that door. Like, I look at him, and if he's there, then I close the door. Fuck, man.
Immediately, there's no need to
backward headphones is a myth, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it is.
Flashlight like that. And if you see him in the hall, then what you're going to do is run up to the door. Or, I already said. And if you there's no need
fucking
to
what? What do you mean?
Or anything. Just run up to the door and shine the flashlight like that. And if you see him in the hall, then what you're going to do is run up to the door. Or, I already said that. Yeah, you're going to run up to the door, flash the light, and if you see him in the hallway, you're going to immediately close the door. Wait until you hear him running around again. He's probably going to go to the opposite side. Then you're going to open the door and retreat back to the center of the room and basically just repeat that. So that's the basic fundamentals of what you have to do.
I'm so confused. So, like, okay, if you hear him run to a side, do I pick the direction? Okay, so if he runs to the side, I flash my light. I'm trying to think. I'm
with
very
having a
confused.
Fredbear, but as you're seeing in the gameplay, he has a few other tricks up his sleeve. So,
Because,
when
like,
he
why is he in the
laughs,
closet?
I'll explain the difference between real laughs and fake laughs because that's very important to know.
See, there's another thing what I hate about this game. Why the fuck are there fake laughs, bro? Like...
But right now, I'm just going to say for a real laugh is if you hear him laugh and you don't hear any footsteps around that, it can be hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes the footsteps are slightly before it, sometimes slightly after, sometimes at the exact same time. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'll get into that in a minute. So when you hear him do a real laugh, that means that he has infiltrated a bedroom and he is either on the bed behind you or he's in the closet. So when you hear this, what you're going to do is turn around and look at the
Here,
bed
fucking...
or he's in the closet. So when you hear this, what you're going to do is turn around and look at the bed.
Oh, he
shine the
didn't hear it,
flashlight,
that's why.
and his disembodied head is on the bed. Then you're going to shine the flashlight on that until it goes away. Then you're going to hear him running around in the halls again, and you're just going to go back to repeating the process, just waiting in the center of the room until you hear his footsteps stop, then running up to the door, shining a light, and closing it until you hear footsteps again. So if he's not on the bed, then this means that he is in the closet. So go ahead and run up to the closet afterward, shine the light just to verify he's there, and if you see his head in the closet, then close the closet doors until you hear footsteps running around. So it's very simple. Most of the difficulty that players have with this night is being able to tell the difference between real and fake laughs and just not understanding how Fredbear works in general. So now that I've covered the absolute basics, then I want to talk about some of the things that tend to get players killed. And I actually struggled quite a lot with this night, by the way, when I was trying to record this. Which
Wait, but he laughed. So wait, if it's a fake laugh, what are we doing? Are we explaining? Oh, I'm trying. We love fake laughs. I made it so far. I have made it so far to night 5, and I'm trying to figure out how this bastard works, man. He needs to be told instructions. I don't get him, bro. I don't get him. Yeah, see, we're on night 5, so I'm trying to figure out how he's working right now. But I'm kind of confused.
Never really struggled with it.
So what I'm learning is, like, you have to flash the hallway. You have to listen to where he walks. If he walks to a direction of the room, you have to flash it. If he's there, you close the door. If he laughs, do you check? What is a fake laugh? Okay, wait. If a laugh is not on a 10-second interval, it's fake. Motherfucker, I have to count 10 seconds? I have to count 10 seconds while I'm doing this? Wait, okay, when does the laugh start? Or you can get unlucky and it's on the interval.
And as it turned
Oh
out,
god, bro.
I
hate
overestimating
FNAF.
how aggressive Fredbear is, which I'll get to in a second. But the most important thing that I wanted to talk about is how to tell the difference between real and fake laughs.
Oh, he's about to
there's
cover
not
it.
really
Wait,
an
wait.
exact science to this. What I like to do, if I hear footsteps around the same time as the laugh, but I'm not entirely sure if it was real or fake, then what I'll do, like what I just did, is I'll immediately click on the door and run up to one of the hallways. I'll shine the light, and if Fredbear's not there, then I know he's infiltrated the bedroom. So, for example, let's say I hear footsteps running from right to left, and around the same time I hear laughter, but I can't really tell if it's a real or a fake laugh. So what I would do is I would immediately run up to the left door. I wouldn't wait 3 seconds. I would just immediately run up there. I'd shine the flashlight, and if I didn't see Fredbear, then I'd go back to the center of the room.
Fredbear will
I'd
make
turn around and
footstep
look at the bed,
sounds that are
shine the light.
different.
If he's not there, then I'd run up to
Okay, Fredbear will make sounds that are different with the left and the right. Yeah, I get that. I get that, like, I have to wait for him to go to each side. But, like, I think what I'm struggling with right now is, like, how do I figure out how long I have to close the door for? So, okay, if I see him in the hallway, I have my light on. I close the door. 3 seconds, right? Is it 3 seconds? And then I open it and I don't shine my light. I just get out of there. And then if he laughs, he can be inside the room. But what this guy is saying, if he moved over to another direction with footsteps after the laugh, I can shine my light on a door to see if he's in that area. If he's not, then I have to check both closet and you'll hear him walk away 5 seconds. I have to hold it. Motherfucker! No, wait. Well, look at this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fuck me. It's 5 seconds. You're right. God damn it. I counted wrong. See, this is why I'm trying to figure this out.
So don't be afraid to actually check the door first, because that's gotten me killed a few times where I thought it was a real laugh and it turned out to actually be a fake laugh. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, this is what was.
Oh,
getting me
actually, you
killed
know what?
first.
I have a question. What is your favorite game? Which one is your favorite so far? So we've done a marathon. I have them on my VODs channel if you want to watch it. But I've officially beaten the first game. I've beaten 2 spiritually. I've beaten 3 totally. Sister Location totally. And we've started a little bit on Pizzeria. And then this one, we're doing this one. SL, Sister Location. See? See? He agrees. I think... Dude, Sister Location is the best one in my opinion because it's the least repetitive. The only one I'm frustrated with is this one the most because it's the most repetitive. It's actually skill-based. Well, don't tell him that because I took a while on that one.
One other thing that I wanted
Don't
to
tell him
quick
that. Don't tell him
get
that.
into that. I hear a lot of people saying don't shine the flashlight in the halls for Fredbear because he'll come through the door and kill you or something. This is not true. This can happen with Nightmare on nights 7 and 8, but it does not happen with Fredbear, at least not most of the time, on nights 5 and 6.
Sister Location Custom Night is 100% skill based. See,
Sometimes
that's what I like to
it's hard
get.
So always shine the flashlight, but you always want to be prepared to immediately.
I did
close
not do the
door
custom
like I'm
on
doing
that
here.
yet, no.
So as long as you don't shine the flashlight on it for multiple seconds, then you'll be fine. So shine the flashlight in the hallway every time, but make sure you're immediately ready to go ahead and close the door. So what was getting me killed a lot, and part of the reason that this video took so long to actually get out, is what I was doing. I would hear Fredbear run, right, and I'd wait 3 seconds, and then I'd run up to the door and shine a light, and he wouldn't be there. So I'd completely panic because I had no idea where he was. I'd check the bed, I'd check the closet, I'd check the opposite hallway, and then I'd just die suddenly, and I had no idea where he was.
Okay, what is he talking about?
This is because I was overestimating how aggressive he is, because I am used to playing night 7 and 8, and I hadn't played night 5 in a while. So, if you run up to a door and you shine a light and Fredbear's not there, make sure you're listening the entire time that you're running up to the door and you're standing at the door. Make sure you're listening for laughter and footsteps. If you don't hear either of those two, that means he's actually still at the door. So you're going to run up, shine a light. If you don't see him, you're going to retreat back to the center of the room. Then you're going to wait 2 to 3 seconds, and then you're going to run back to that same door. And if you shine a light...
Fucking what? Wait, okay, so if I shine a light and he's not there, but he didn't do his fake laugh, and he's not in my room, but I know I heard him on the other door, he hasn't made it there yet, I went too early, and I have to wait 2 more seconds. What is the 3-second interval? No, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. All I gotta say is this guy got me through FNAF 3, and this guy got me through FNAF 2. This guy is the GOAT. He's helped me a lot.
He should be there.
Every time I'm
So
like
that was
struggling
getting
on a
killed
night,
lot.
I'm
I
like,
was
fuck it, let's go to this guy's video.
So I really wanted
He's
to
pretty
push
good.
that. That's basically it, guys. So just make sure that you can tell the difference between a real and a fake laugh. He's not super aggressive on night 5, so you don't have a whole lot to worry about. As long as you have a good pair of headphones and you can tell the difference between real and fake laughs and know how to combat them in every situation, you should be fine. Do not panic on this night. Do not constantly run from door to door trying to figure out where he is. It's going to be very frustrating for you, and it's not going to work. Just chill in the center of the room until you don't hear his footsteps for 3 seconds. Run up to a door and be ready to close it. If he's not there and you don't hear footsteps or laughter again, just retreat back to the center of the room, wait a few seconds, then run back to that same door. Make sure you're listening for all.
Okay. So what I'm I kind of studied the AI through decomposing the game, or decompiling the game. What do you mean? We actually went over the AI in this one because I was confused on how Foxy was working. We did that for the 3rd night because I was really confused why like Foxy would keep running in the room, and I realized you can outwit Foxy. Okay, I'm really confused right now, by the way. I'm really confused. I'm gonna give 2 attempts on this, and then I'm gonna go eat some food, because I'm starving right now. Going to the gym and then going on to work was a little bit of a misplay on me. Fredbear can only real laugh 2 times per night. I thought... Wait a second here. Meme, send the video. Where is that video link that you had for him? Where is it? Where's the link? There it is. Okay, this is the one about the AI, officially.
I'll be breaking down exactly how
Where are
every
you?
animatronic and mechanic works in sound.
This
the
guy.
other animatronic, when they appear, they're this game's final boss. Nightmare Fredbear appears
Because
for the
this
full
one
night 5
talks
and
about
4
in-depth
a.m.
in
on night
AI.
6, while Nightmare replaces the
Let me
animatronics
listen.
at 4 a.m. on nights 7 and 8.
Let me figure this out.
Starting out in the living room center, Fredbear has a movement opportunity every 3 seconds, while Nightmare has one every 2 seconds.
Oh,
So
that's
then
okay. So that makes sense. That's why I'm waiting 3 seconds for him to do something, right?
Living room, and from there, either move silently to the hall or move to the other side of the living room.
So do I have to wait 6 seconds at the beginning then?
Making this noise to the right and this noise to the left.
Okay, so what I'm understanding now, what the other guy was talking about when he heard footsteps and he went to the door and there was no one there, is that he was actually in the back corner, huh? So when he pulled back and then waited the 2 extra seconds, then he would push that corner. Is that what happened? Is that what he's trying to explain right now?
From the hall, they will jump scare you after 15 seconds on nights 5 and 6, 10 seconds on night 7, and 8 seconds on night 8.
Okay.
If they're in the hall, flashing the light will cause them to approach, and keeping it on will result in a quick game over.
What? Flashing. So not like keeping it on. Okay.
10 seconds on night 7, and 8 seconds on night 8. If they're in the hall, flashing the light will cause them to approach, and keeping it on will result in a quick game over. Closing the door will force them to retreat to the opposite side of the living room at the next 3-second interval. However, there is another place they'll appear. If they've been on a side of the hall for 10 seconds, and you go to the opposite side door, they'll silently teleport to either the bed or closet.
I'm so confused. Flash them, close the door. And then don't flash when you open the door.
Additionally, their movement checks
Okay.
use a number that changes every second, either 1 or 2. And if it's a specific number for a cumulative 30 seconds, or 20 for Nightmare,
Okay, wait, this is actually what you're talking about. Let's see.
movement checks use a number that changes every second, either 1 or 2. And if it's a specific number for a cumulative 30 seconds, or 20 for Nightmare, they'll laugh and teleport to either the bed or closet. They can do this up to 4 times on night 5, but only 2 times otherwise.
They could do it up to 4 times. They could do it the 4 times on night 5, homie. You lied to me.
But beware, every 10 seconds they aren't on the bed, they have a 10% chance of doing a fake laugh. From the bed or closet, Fredbear will kill you after 20 seconds, when Nightmare only takes 11. Though Fredbear's 20 seconds is a little misleading because you get jump scared if you return to the center after only 10 seconds. When on the bed, you need to flash the light and they'll leave.
I got 2 attempts left back in me. Go charge your phone if you got enough power. I'm gonna give 2 good attempts before I go eat.
To a random side of the living room.
So this is just Nightmare though. Okay, so he lasts 4 times. I have to keep an ear out for this. Okay, I got this. You ready, boys? You ready? We're locking in. Okay. I gotta make Dragon proud, bro. Let's see this. Fuck. Fake laugh. I'm so confused now. What? Okay. No! I realized. Okay, wait. I got this. I messed up. I saw him, and then I moved my mouse down while I was clicking shift. Okay, this is not bad. This is actually not that bad. I got this. I just have to wait for the first one. I mean, we got this. We got this. Okay, well that was okay. Let me. I was on shift when I wasn't on control. That was my bad. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. We all know that doesn't count. Okay, watch this. Watch this, baby. Watch this. Yeah, we got this. Now I'm gonna be too focused and I'm gonna get starved. Meme, you should do jump scare. I'll beat your ass if you do jump scare, meme. Please don't. Let me focus. I didn't need to do it that early, did I? Okay, he's not there. Okay. I swear I heard him to the left. That was my bad. He ran over to the right. Oh my god, fuck you. I think that was a fake laugh because he can only do it in 10-second intervals. I got lucky. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused. What happened on that one? What even happened? One more try, one more try. Bro, what even was that? It works now. Okay. Fuck off, bro. Please go in the center. Stop going backwards. What? It's on the other side. I'm gonna die. Too locked in. I got it, baby. I'm not even worried about that. Because right now, I'm not even listening for sounds. I got so lucky on that one. That was not holding. That was not holding. That was not holding. God damn it, you fucker. I know what you thought it was. It was holding. I get it, but it was not. It wasn't. It wasn't. If I beat this, I'm gonna be so proud. I think I can. It's just, it's so fucking weird. Yeah. Fuck off, bro. Please hit the flashlight, please. Cause like my flashlight's struggling right now. Go down, please. Okay, not too bad. As long as the laughs are accurate, I'm good. Okay, that was a fake laugh. Okay, wait a second. I think this is just dumb. I think this is just dumb. Ugh. I want to try so hard on this one though. One more try. One more try. One more try. One more try. No way this early. I fucking died. Repetitive ass gameplay. Okay, come on. Bitch ran all the way back, I heard him. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. I'm dead. Fuck. Oh, thank God, baby. I got so lucky on that one. Okay. Perfect. Woo! 2 hours to beat this one. Bullshit, though. I mean, like, I got so lucky he laughed all at the end. All fake laughs. Those 2 at the end doubled up on their actual laughs. That was my goal for today, boys. We did the 5th one, baby. I mean, the 4th one. Woo! That Dragoon guy probably left. I was gonna be like, are you proud of me? But damn, thank you, Benny. Thank you, Benny. Now I can go ahead and get off. This is the short stream of today, but we did good, baby. Now do the minigame. Fuck no. Only the 5 nights was in the agreement. Would we help him get closer to look at it? No, please. Come on, guys. Let's give this little man a lift. Wait, is that the guy with the balloon? And then that's the guy who... Okay, wait a second. The guy on the right is the one who's like a dick. He was the one that was on the concrete. I believe the red one's my brother. And then the red one is the guy's balloon one. You guys are assholes. Is Jake 6'1"? Okay, give me a sec, Let me do this real quick. No, I don't want to go. You heard the little man. He wants to get even closer. Hey guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fransberry a big kiss on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's crazy. That one's crazy. Just straight up a kid dies. Woo! Was that the bite of 87? Oh, okay. Honestly, all that prep work really worked out. I'm happy. I'm proud of that one. I like that. I like that. That was good. So I know how to get the other 4 stars. So it's 5, night 6, and then 2020, right? Or nightmare mode. No, it's night 6, not night 5. Night 6, nightmare mode, and then 2020. That's what it is. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Okay, I can go ahead, get off. Thank you all for stopping by for this short stream. I just wanted to do a 5 nights, and I was like, okay, if I can complete a whole game, then I'm chilling, and I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some food real quick. Let me do his 8-ball question first, so we don't get off without doing it. Is Jake thy streamer? Where did it go? 8 feet, 6'1". Outlook good. Honestly factual. Honestly factual. The magic 8-ball never lies. Never. Honestly, it is kind of weird how much the 8-ball actually kind of gets right. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, it's kind of crazy. But thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. I bet he's short. Obviously. I'm a midget. I think I'm like 5'5" in real life. Isn't that crazy? And you'll see me at Comic-Con this year, and I'm gonna be like, boom, 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 pow. No, just kidding. Like I would ever do Comic-Con. Shorter than me? 4'11"? Sorceress, I thought you were like 4'8". What happened? What are you talking about? You grew inches? You grew taller? But thank you all. No bigger. She didn't get the joke. She'll learn. Meme, we did it. We did it. You missed it. We actually did it. Meme, we genuinely finished Five Nights at Freddy's 4. We got really lucky. You got it? Yeah, look. Dude, we have night 6 right here. We got so lucky with 2 of the fake laughs overlapping the actual real laugh. So it was really clean. It was really clean. We did good. We did good. Alright. Good job, everybody. I'm proud of you all. Thank you all for stopping by. We're 2 followers away from 500, boys. Maybe we do a stream on Sunday until we get 500. I think we do that. How does that sound? Saturday's my day. I get my day with my girlfriend, so fuck you guys. But other than that, love you all. Peace out. Have a nice night, everybody. Mwah.